Well, apparently Kinzo's supposed to be joining us at some point. Or at least someone who's impersonating Kinzo. We'll have to see, we'll definitely have to see. Anyway, welcome back guys to Umineko. And after Kinzo's crazy eyes, which I particularly enjoyed. And someone actually showed me the original art too. Thanks for that, that was I almost found it funnier than crazy, but I still liked it a lot. But regardless, let's continue now because I do want to see if I can see Kinzo with crazy eyes later. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, this is after I think Maria was outside and Rose had to go get her, right? It was already a full-blown typhoon outside and it was starting to pour down hard. Even though she had an umbrella, Maria had been in the rose garden amid all that wind and rain the whole time. She'd grown ice cold. Maria had gotten into a minor fight with Rosa in the rose garden and had been told to stay there. She had done as she was told and had continued to wait in that spot even though the rain was pouring down. Rosa certainly had gotten a little emotional and angry. But Maria's stubborn whim was probably more at fault. The cousins who had seen that exchange were relieved to see the mother and child close to each other again. And then Maria's like, you know what, I'm never moving ever again in my entire life. Rosa scrubbed Maria's head with a towel. She seemed overcome with worry that Maria had caught a cold, but Maria herself was nonchalant.
大丈夫? 寒気とかしない? やっぱり一度戻って着替えさせた方がいいかしら。
全然平気。それよりお腹空いたから着替えよりご飯がいい。
大丈夫そうだぜ、ローザおばさん。こんだけ元気ならきっと大丈夫だよ。
傘があって本当に良かったよ。ひょっとしたらずぶ濡れかもしれないと思ってたからね。傘を持ってたのは不幸中の幸いだったよ。
でもよマリア、いくら傘があってもこんな大雨になったらちゃんと雨宿りしなきゃダメだぜ。女の子は体を冷やしちゃ絶対にいけない。
いいのよジェシカちゃん。ママがそこにずっといなさいと言ったのが悪いの。本当にごめんね。本当に。
マリアいい子。ママの言う通りにしてたからいい子。
No, yo, you're a bad girl. Don't listen to what your mom says.
寒くてもずっといた。ママが来るまでずっといた。
マリオ。
No, no, Rosa. Gosh.
ママの言いつけをちゃんと守ったわね。本当に偉いわ。でも次からはママの言いつけであっても、あんな大雨になったらちゃんと雨宿りをするのよ。いいわね。
You know, we've talked about this somewhat, you know, about Rosa being a bad mother and Maria being like a extremely stubborn child, but just seeing stuff like this, I think this is another, I mean, you know, there was the talk about, you know, Maria not being as well developed as some of her other peers in class and stuff. And while this doesn't have anything to do with like her emotional state or anything like that, I think just the way her mother teaches her lessons like this is just really bad. Like this probably contributes to it somewhat. She doesn't really give her good advice. She's like, yeah, if it starts raining, don't do that. But that's an extremely specific situation. I don't know. To me, that feels like a really bad way to give someone advice. I don't know.
ママと約束よ。
Like I would say something along the lines of use your common sense. Not exactly how Rosa said it.
ママと約束。
As Rosa gently held Maria, they joined their pinkies together and promised. Battler and the others realized that by touching her mother's pinky, the warmth had started to return to Maria's body.
カノン君、タオルをありがとう。
Oh, I almost forgot Cannon wasn't dead.
助かったわ。
それでは失礼いたします。
As Cannon bowed with a blank expression, as though he had done nothing that required gratitude, he left the parlor.
さあ、もうお夕飯よ。
Honestly, it's just weird to see any of the servants alive at this point. They've been dead for such a long time, it feels.
みんなも行きましょう。偉いマリアには後でママの分のデザートも分けてあげるわ。
本当ママ。ふうデザートもらえる。ママ大好き、ママ大好き。
こらマリア、はしゃがないの。ママもマリアが大好きよ。マリア大好き。マリア大好き。
マリアもママ大好き、ママ大好き。
But still at the same time, then you see scenes like this and you do realize they love each other. They're just really bad at expressing it. Maybe not Maria, but Rose is really bad at expressing it. Rosa and Maria looked really close. Even the cousins who watched started to feel a long-forgotten warmth fill up their chest.
このくらいの年頃が親と一番仲がいいのかもしれねえな。
うちはそうでもなかったぜ。母さんとかいっつも勉強勉強とうるさかったな。
子供を愛していればこそだよ。親の愛は優しさや甘やかしだけじゃないんだよ。僕の母さんも厳しかったけど、僕を大事に思ってくれたからこそだって今ならわかるよ。
マリア大好き。マリア
Go
大
get
好
some food.
き。
Stop talking about how much you love each other.
さあ食事に行きましょう。お手手つないで仲良くね。
お手手つないで仲良く。ママとマリア仲良し仲良し。
そうよ。ママとマリアは仲良しよ。いつまでもずーっとね。愛してるわ、マリア。
Until tomorrow when one of us invariably dies.
なんだよ突然。どうした？
The sudden sound had come from a teacup Gretel had been holding, which had fallen and smashed.
ごめんなさい。ぼんやりしてたわ。落としちゃってごめんなさい。
The cup on the floor had smashed to pieces. Would it really have made such a sound and smashed to pieces just by being dropped from that height? Even someone as thick-headed as Battler could realize that she was in a bad mood over something. But he couldn't understand why she had suddenly grown so displeased. Yes, happiness makes me angry. When she made to bend over and pick up the fragments of the cup, Ronove appeared out of nowhere and stopped her.
お怪我をなさいますよ。お片付けは私どもにお任せを。紅茶のおかわりをお持ちしましょうか。
いらないわ。どうも悪魔の紅茶は口に合わないみたい。
ほう、ロノウェの紅茶でも口に合わぬものがおったとは。そなたの肥えた舌には敬意を表するぞ。
退屈してきたんで、ちょっと席を外すわ。
Are you
退
sure,
屈？
Angie?
おいおい、いよいよこれからだろうが。
No, I'd agree with her. The first day isn't nearly as interesting as the second.
この時点でマリアはまた傘と手紙をベアトリーチから受け取ってるって言い出すんだぜ。
Yeah, it'd be more interesting if I didn't
こ
know
こから
that.
が重要だってのに。
Yeah, I guess.
失礼するわ。ごめんなさいね。後片付けをお願い。
お任せを。
Without saying anything else, Gretel disappeared of her own accord. Her form literally melted and disappeared into thin air. There was definitely a displeased expression on her face. But neither Battler nor Ronove, and of course not Beto either, could understand why her mood had so suddenly worsened. All that remained was the scent of the black tea she had spilled. I don't like it. No, to be more blunt, it disgusts me. People loving each other? Ugh, gross.
なんでエンジェはイラついてるの？
なんでって決まってるでしょ。
マリアにはわからないよ。
Even Maria One-chan, with that blank expression on her face, irritated me. As I held my palms up in the empty air, from out of nowhere a single book landed on them. It was Maria One-chan's diary. Even though I didn't turn the pages were flipped through, even though there's no wind. And the door to Maria One-chan's world opened.
どうしてエンジェはマリアが幸せじゃないと思うの？
客観的に判断してよ。
客観的にエンジェの主観でだね。
真実は私にとってのものとマリアお姉ちゃんにとってのものとでは異なると言いたいの？
真実は観測者によって形を変えるよ。そして未来の観測者が常にその形状を上書きする。エンジェはマリアの幸せをどうしたいの
？The pages of the diary were flipped through at greater and greater speeds. Then a brilliant light poured out from the depths of the diary, swallowing everything up and painting over everything with white.
Maria, ママね、緊急に片付けなきゃならない仕事が山積みで、ちょっと会社に缶詰にならなきゃならないの。多分、あさっての深夜まで家に帰れないわ。
I think I know what this is about. I mean, it's not, I think it's fairly obvious, but I think I know.
じゃあ、日曜日の一緒に映画を見に行く約束は？
映画？
Judging by Rosa's tone, she had clearly forgotten that promise. But Maria's response to that was an apology for asking. I'm sorry. Maria apologized for troubling her mother by asking that question.
マリア、お留守番してる。ちゃんとお行儀よく待ってる。毎日お風呂に入って新しい肌着にするよ。
Remember to change your underwear.
お金の場所もわかってる。毎日違うお店に行くようにする。あんまり遅い時間に出かけないようにする。おまわりさんに聞かれたらママのお使いですって言うようにする。ちゃんとママに言われた通りに言うようにする。
そうね、ちゃんといい子にしてるのよ。そしたらお土産を買ってきてあげるわ。いい？夜は9時までに寝るのよ。ママが帰ってこないなんて先生にも大人にも言っちゃダメ。
You must not tell any of them that Mom is a terrible parent.
いいわね。
だからママ、お仕事頑張ってね。頑張ってお仕事を終わらせて少しでも早く帰ってきてね。
Remember not to tell anybody.
マリア、もう夜中に泣いて近所の人に迷惑なんかかけたりしないから。だから早く帰ってきてね。
じゃ、忙しいので切るわよ。いい子にして待ってるのよ。
You can kind of see it there, can't you? Like, Rosa knows what she's doing is wrong. Yeah, I mean, you can just hear that, like, in the audio, with all those pauses. Like, she's thinking about it, and she knows it's wrong, but she's doing it anyway.
余計なことはしちゃダメよ。じゃあね。
With a tone of finality in her voice, Rosa hung up the phone without waiting for Maria's answer. Maria politely sat down the receiver and returned to the sofa. There sat the stuffed animal Sakaro, who she had been watching TV with until a second ago. Sakaro was holding the remote control to the TV. The TV had been turned off because of the phone call. He looked like he was telling her to push the switch because he wanted to watch TV again quickly.
サク太郎、テレビ見たい？うりゅ？マリアはもう見たくない
Oh
の？
gosh, this voice again.
芸人チーム全問正解したら逆転かもしれない。うりゅう。もうテレビいいや。
Again, Mama was busy with her work and didn't come home. Mama works so much overtime that she doesn't come home until late. Because she had a date or something, she always came home after drinking a lot of alcohol, even though it wasn't strong. And with a pale face, she would go straight into the shower and then to bed. And because she had overtime on the weekends or something, she said she had to stay over and almost never came home. Recently, she had started saying something about how a big job was holding her back, so this sort of thing happened frequently. The pictures I did my best on during drawing time were laughed at by everyone. But even so, I wanted to show them just to Mama, and once again, she wouldn't be able to look at them for me. And the time when everyone had pushed the job of cleaning up onto me, but I did my best by myself and was praised by the teacher. And the times when I went shopping and the man at the shop always said he admired me and gave me a free canned coffee. And the time when I wanted to encourage Mama because she worked so hard in her job. And hid a card for her under her pillow.
他にもいっぱいお話ししたかった。ママはお仕事をいっぱい頑張ってくれてるんだよ。
Is she really?
毎日のご飯のために一生懸命働いてくれてるんだよ。お仕事やだママ、お仕事なんかやめちゃえ。お仕事は大人の大切な仕事なんだよ。マリアにご飯を食べさせて、お洋服を買って、学校の給食費を払って、サマーキャンプの積立金を払って、それはみんなママが働いてお金を稼いでくれるからなんだよ。
Look at Sakaro. Sakaro knows the important stuff.
ご飯いらない。お洋服もいらない。給食もいらないし、サマーキャンプなんか行きたくない。どうせマリアをどこの班も混ぜてくれないもん。ウリュウ、ママはさっき電話でお仕事から帰ってきたらお土産を買ってきてくれるって約束してくれたよ。ママはマリアのことが大事で寂しくさせてることを申し訳ないと思ってるから、
knows what's important in life.
そういう約束をしてくれたんだと思うよ。そうかな。
This is interesting to me, like Sakataro is a level of intelligence above Maria. Somewhat, I think. At least a little bit.
めんどくさかったり嫌だったりしたらそんなことはしないもん。ママだってマリアのそばにいつだっていたいんだよ。
But in actuality, Maria probably knows all this, and it's just a projection of, like, part of herself onto it.
それができなくてママも辛くて悲しい。ママが泣きながらずっとマリアの隣にいて夜を過ごしてくれた日を僕は覚えてるよ。なんでママが泣いてるのかわからなかったけど、悲しむママが悲しくて、ただマリアは黙ってママのそばにいることしかできなかった。
Yeah, is this work related? I don't know. I don't know.
最後にママが言ったの、僕はマリアにありがとうって言った。ただそばにいてくれるだけでマリアだけが世界でただ一人の味方なんだよってママは言ってくれた。ウリュ、覚えてる？マリアが世界でただ一人の味方なんだよってママ言った。
Sakataro set the remote control on the table, crawled up onto the sofa, sat on my lap, and spoke to me, gazing into my eyes.
ママもきっとマリアと同じなんだよ。ママの描いたデザインだけがクライアントに笑われて、ママの会社だけが他の会社から面倒な仕事を押し付けられて、ママは社長だから 自分一人で片付けなくちゃならなくて。ママの会社だけがいつも他の会社の仕事に混ぜてもらえない。ママの味方はマリアだけなんだよ。そのマリアがママにお仕事なんかやめちゃえなんて言ったら、ママの味方は世界中のどこにいるの？サク太郎。僕には世界中でただ一人マリアがいる。ママには世界中でただ一人マリアがいる。マリアにはママもいるし、サク太郎もいる。だからマリアは寂しくなんかない。うりゅう。ママはお仕事が忙しいからなかなかマリアと一緒にいられないけど、マリアはどうかそれを責めないで。その代わり僕はいつも一緒に、そしていつまでも一緒にマリアのそばにいるから。ウリュウ、僕が一緒じゃ悲しみを止められない？サクタロ。
From the corner of Maria's heart, what she had been doing the best to seal up, drops of sadness finally drip down. Drip, drip. Even though weekends where Mama doesn't come home aren't that rare of a thing, it's not like tonight is particularly painful or sad compared to other nights. Maria's tears poured down.
ウリュウ、マリア泣かないで。僕がずっと一緒にいるから。マリアが泣いても僕は泣かない。僕はライオンの子だから寂しくても泣かないよ。僕だって泣きたいけど僕は泣かないんだもん。どうしてサク太郎は泣かないの？
I can't cry, I'm a stuffed animal.
寂しくて涙がこらえられなくても泣かないの？ウリュウ、だって僕が泣いたら誰がマリアを慰めるの？だから僕は泣かないよ。だってマリアに元気を出してもらいたいから。元気を出したらママは帰ってくるの？ママが帰ってきた時、元気なマリアで迎えてあげたらママはきっと喜ぶと思うな。ウリュウ、ママは喜ぶ？ウリュウ、そしたらきっとお仕事の疲れもきっと癒されると思うよ。そしたらきっといつもより早く元気になってくれてマリアともいっぱい遊んでくれると思うな。マリアがママの待ってるお家へ帰ってきた時、ママが上機嫌で台所にいたらすごく幸せな気持ちになるでしょ？ママもきっと同じだよ。マリアがご機嫌でお留守番してたらママも幸せになるかな。ウリュウ。
Sakaro nodded deeply with his big head. The tears couldn't keep falling from Maria's eyes. If she greeted Mama with a tear-stained face, Mama would probably get sad too.
マリアは知ってるよ。笑顔を呼ぶ魔法は自分も笑わなきゃできないってこと。マリアは知ってるよ。だからもう泣かない。ねえマリア、僕から楽しく過ごす提案があるよ。ウリュウ、聞いてくれる？何？ママが日曜日の深夜まで帰ってこないから、だからママに内緒のパジャマパーティーをして遊ぼうよ。
Why is that a secret?
パジャマパーティー？今夜は眠くなるまでベッドの中でお菓子を食べたりジュースを飲んだりしながら僕と遊ぶの。
Uh-oh. Oh, this sounds like Mom's not gonna be happy about that one.
パジャマパーティー。
You're not supposed to drink soda that late, Maria.
9時
Or
に
eat
寝なくて
candy.
いいの？寝ないとママに怒られない？
Oh, she'll be mad, but she will
ママ
know.
がいない時だけの僕とマリアの秘密。だから今夜はマリアが眠くなるまでずっと僕たちで楽しく過ごそう。ジェリービーンズを食べながら次は何の色を引くか当てっこして遊ぼう。ピーナッツを割ってどっちがおじいさんか当てて遊ぼう。
Is that a Japanese thing? I don't know what that means.
クローゼットの中を宝探ししよう。他にもオレンジジュースとメロンジュースを合わせたらどんな味になるかな。
Let's figure out what happens when the music goes way too loud again.
おお、いっぺんやってみたかったけどママにやっていいって聞いたらダメって怒られた。うりゅう、ママに内緒で実験してみよう。今夜はいっぱい遊んでいっぱい笑って涙を元気で吹き飛ばしちゃおう。大丈夫、僕と一緒だから絶対に楽しいよ。僕が絶対にマリアを幸せにしてあげるから。サクタロと一緒なら絶対に楽しいよ。絶対に幸せになれるよ。ありがとうサクタロ。もう泣かないね。とびきり楽しく2人で過ごして思いっきり元気になってママをおかえりなさい。うりゅう、今夜はいっぱい遊んでいっぱいご機嫌になっちゃおう。
Are you supposed to still be here,
マ
Maria?
マがいない夜にしか遊べない秘密のパーティ
Oh
ー
well, I
で
guess
いっ
it's not
ぱい
that bad
遊
of
ぼ
a
う。
problem.
僕たちが賑やかにしてたらきっと鏡の国や不思議の国からたくさんの友達が遊びに来るよ。そしたらもう僕たちはお友達でいっぱいで退屈なんかできなくなっちゃう。